Well, good morning, folks, and welcome back. Cumberland Outdoorsman here, and on my way to work here, I've noticed in the last few weeks that I've seen a lot of wildlife, that is deer and turkeys. And in particular, I've seen a lot of does with fawn, with singles, twins, and triplets. And I thought I'd take my camera along and try to get what I can in terms of wildlife on video. And I've also noticed some turkeys, some hen turkeys with poults. And you know, it's something that I haven't seen in the last 6 or 7 years very often at all, not that I can even remember. And that's wild turkeys with poults, and there's some right there. I don't know if they have poults with them, but there's a group of them right here. Looks like there's a few gobblers in the group there. That may be a whole group of gobblers there. Trying to get a better close up here. Yeah, those are gobblers. Maybe a hen or two in there with them, but we'll leave them in peace. See if we notice anything else on the way to work this morning. Well, that was really neat. I always see a lot of turkeys on this little stretch of road. But this year I've seen more fawn, young deer, than I can remember seeing in a long time. So stick with me, and maybe we'll spot some more wildlife. A lot of times in the evenings on my way back home from work, I see more deer, and in the mornings is when I see a lot of turkeys. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video, and I've definitely enjoyed making it because I'm always delighted to see wildlife. Even if I'm on my way to work, I always take a chance to take notice of things like that. So come along with me. Well, folks, here we are. It's Friday evening, and I'm on my way home from work. Been a long week, I'll tell you. I'm glad to be off for the weekend. And I thought I'd close out this video by making the drive home and maybe spotting some wildlife from the side of the road. Seems like a week or two ago, I was seeing more deer and turkey than I am now, but I'm still seeing occasional turkeys and deer from the road as I go home. The other evening I saw two big gobblers right here, and then two mornings ago I saw two hens. One was a bearded hen, and they had poults with them. Looked like they had 7 poults. So anyway, that's encouraging to see, because I know the turkey population has been declining for several years, and to be honest with you, I haven't seen any turkey poults in 6 or 7 years now. But until this year, now I'm starting to see them again. Well, this past turkey season, I was in the woods the final weekend of the season, and I called up a pair of jakes, and I just was sitting there doing some real light calling. Next thing I knew, I turned around and there were 2 jakes standing there, not 10 yards from my position. And I let both of those birds walk. A couple of jakes. So that'll be 2 potential 2-year-old longbeards next year in that neck of the woods, and hopefully they'll stick around. I'm going to turn off up here on this other road. Don't see any deer. I haven't seen a deer or a turkey yet. Generally speaking, I see more deer in the evening and the turkeys in the morning, but that's generally speaking. I see lots of deer in the morning, and certain days, I don't know what it is. Some days you see a lot of them, and some days you don't. But I wanted to close out this video and see if maybe I could spot some wildlife on my way home. I wanted to share that with you. That's the reason I'm making this video. Because if you're a hunter like me, you always enjoy seeing wildlife, especially the game species that you like to hunt. We're coming up on a field where I spotted some bucks a couple of weeks ago. And saw them again in here last week, both the same deer. Some of this land I can hunt, some of it I can't, but it's still nice to see them. Because wildlife goes wherever it wants to go. There's a squirrel, looks like a big fox squirrel there in the road. That's what that is. Folks, before I close out the video, let me say I really hope that you enjoyed watching the wildlife like I did from the side of the road. I always enjoy seeing wildlife, but I especially like seeing the young, you know, the fawns and the poults and the little rabbits and young squirrels and things like that. It just always cheers me up, you know, even if I've had a bad day. When I see some fawns, just like right here, there's some deer crossing the road. There's a doe with 2 fawn right there. There they go across the field. Well, folks, that was a great way to close out the video, spotting that doe with her fawns. Like I said, I always enjoy seeing deer with their young. There, I'm looking at some more deer now. Deer are starting to come out this evening. But let me express my thanks and tell you I appreciate you coming along. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And also remember, if you like to go hunting, fishing, camping, shooting, hiking, whatever it may be, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And also remember, hit that like button, smash that bell icon, and subscribe. That way you'll know when more videos like this will be coming your way. So until next time, y'all take care of yourselves, get out there and enjoy the great outdoors. I'll be seeing you.